Welcome everybody to a look at the fourth film in the directed by David Lean Volume 2 box set. So this is the second to last film in this release, and it is 1954's Hobson's Choice. So this is a romantic comedy, clocking in at 108 minutes long. Stars the likes of Charles Lawton, who has seen it in 10 other films, favourites being the likes of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the 1939 original, Witness for the Prosecution, The Big Clock, and The Strange Door. Also stars John Mills, who was in 3 of the films in the prior David Lean box set, in which we serve This Happy Breed and Great Expectations. So, yeah, this is the first and only time he appears in this box set. Also stars Brenda DeBranzi, who was also in The Entertainer, The Pink Panther, the original one, and The Man Who Knew Too Much, the 1956 remake that Hitchcock did of his own film. In supporting roles, you've also got lots of Prunella Scales, most well known, especially in the UK, for her role in the Fawlty Towers TV series, as well as Joseph Tumulty, who was in The Sound Barrier, which is the previous film in this box set, as well as John Laurie, who was in Madeleine, which was the second film in this box set. So Harry Hobson is a prosperous provincial bootmaker and widower, has his home and business looked after by his 3 daughters. While he is supportive of his 2 younger daughters marrying, although he can't afford to do so because they need some kind of what's it, money or money of some sort. I can't remember what they call it, but basically to marry off them two, it would cost him about £500. But as far as the eldest daughter, Maggie, goes, she must stay and care for him. But Maggie has other ideas and is determined to have her own way. So this is an overall engaging, funny, charming, and extremely well-acted mix of its genres that felt grounded in terms of its characterization. The cinematography is also on point, the pacing is solid, the themes are well realized, especially in terms of, learning to accept that you don't have to be in the position that you're in forever. You can move on in life in certain ways, be it employment or whether or not you're married or not or anything like that. The period of production is convincing as it is set in 1880 in the town of Salford. The score is good, and the final act is both satisfying and sweet, especially in terms of the last thing that our 2 lead characters talk about. So yeah, overall a really good effort. This is probably my yeah, I'd say this is my favorite of the ones that I haven't seen before. Just about you know managing to beat the Passionate Friends and the Sound Barrier, which I've given 4 out of 5 before. Comfortably beats Madeleine, but yeah, this also gets a 4 out of 5. But yeah, it's definitely my favourite of the 3 that I've also got on that score now. So yeah, really good effort, and one that I do highly recommend. Not sure if many people have heard about this one or not. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure how well known this one is, but regardless, it is well worth seeing. In terms of what's on the disc, you got a 1080p high definition presentation. Looks and sounds really rather good. It's in black and white, 137:1 aspect ratio, LPCM 2.0 mono audio, and there are optional English subtitles as well. So yeah, looks and sounds really rather solid. You've also got Hobson's Choice and Appreciation interview with Professor Melanie Williams, author of David Lean. You've also got an interview with actress Prunella Scales, as well as an interview with associate producer and co-writer Norman Spencer, and a stills gallery as well. So we don't actually have the audio commentary that we've had in the previous ones, which were done by Alain Silver and Jim Orsini. So I'm not sure why those 2 haven't come back for this one. But regardless, still a decent amount of extras there for this film. So yeah, really highly recommend this one. It's a lot better than the poster might well suggest, to be honest, as I was expecting it to be a bit more of a light-hearted affair, but it neatly balances its more serious themes with the comedy aspect, and yeah, the romance is convincing as well, and yeah, the cast all sells it really nicely as well. So yeah, well worth seeing. But if you have seen Hobson's Choice before, that to your thoughts on it. But nonetheless, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.